tower, and then we're gonna look out and account for all the loot we just got. And as you notice, I didn't take any damage during that whole time. No damage, and all it cost me was a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and a few fire fruit. That's right. All you need is like 2 or 3 flame fruit and either a lot of stamina or a stamina elixir that will heal you up to basically full stamina, and you can do this. And this is what we got. We'll start from left to right. We got the Champion's Leathers from the throne room, if you remember. We got the Royal Guard cap from Princess Zelda's room. We got the Royal Guard boots from the King's study. We got 3 Royal Guard bows and a soldier's bow. The bow designed for armed conflict inflicts more damage than a civilian bow, but it will still burn if it touches fire. We got a whole shit ton of arrows, because I mean, look at that. We started with like a lot of arrows, and now we have a fucking lot of arrows. We got basically an all-star lineup of shields here. Royal Guard shield, Royal Guard shield, and Hylian shield. Like, some of the best shields in the game. We got a fucking royal lineup of weapons. We got Royal Guard swords, we got Royal Guard spears, we got Royal Guard claymores, we got Royal broadswords, we got Royal claymores, we got all this stuff. And even in our materials section, we got some stuff. We got, where is it? The hardy salmon and some dark clumps. So this is a good way to get hardy salmon and dark clumps, because in that area, that's where you find those. The dark clumps for brewing stuff that gives you resistance to the gloom, and the hardy salmon for adding into stuff to give you a lot of health, to give you a lot of healing, plus extra hearts. So that's really good, these two together. I honestly want to see, because if you just cook a hardy salmon with just by itself, I believe when you cook it, it'll heal like 4 hearts and give you 4 extra hearts. I don't want to just cook it by itself, because that is what we call lame. Where's the kitchen? I could probably find it better if I didn't just spin around in circles, but anyway. I'm gonna cook this with a Hyrule herb. This healthy herb has not changed since ancient times. Cook it before eating to increase the number of hearts restored. So that, plus what does an apple do? A common fruit eaten by people since ancient times. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. And what does the Stalm Bulb do? A wild plant that bulging root often found in cooler climate. It contains nutrients that increases endurance. I don't think so. I think we're just going to keep it simple. With a Hyrule herb to increase health, an apple to increase the effect, and that to give us extra hearts. And bam! A hearty steamed fish. It fully recovers your hearts, no matter how many hearts you have, and it gives you 4 extra hearts. Restores your health and temporarily increases your maximum hearts. A refined dish made by wrapping a fresh fish in fragrant wild grains and cooking it. Okay. Oh my god. The Alien Shield plus the Master Sword. I don't even know if the... No, I think you can, but it's like with special things is what you can combine the Master Sword with. Anyway, I'll see you later, Slayer, and thanks for the lurk. I'm gonna put this just hardy salmon in by itself and see what happens when you just cook a hardy salmon. Never mind, I just wasted the Hyrulean herb and the apple, apparently. God damn it. A hearty fish skewer restores your health and temporarily increases your maximum hearts. A simple dish made by cooking chunks of fresh fish on a skewer. So if you just want the best heal in the game, basically, just find yourself a hearty fish in the fucking docks of the Hyrule Castle, and you'll get something that will heal you to full and give you 4 extra hearts. So that's really good. I'm going to save the last fish for when I want to cook it later. But yeah, this is the stuff, man. You end out a lot better than when you went in, definitely. But now we're gonna go talk to Purah, because that's like the quest. This was just a little sidetrack thing to get all nice and geared up, because all this stuff's gonna break pretty quickly. None of the Royal Guard stuff you should bother trying to figure out how to repair, because it just has so low durability, you're gonna be tearing your hair out trying to keep it all repaired. The only way you can repair it is like an Octorok kind of thing. which I'll show you later when I get into those areas. Purah, welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good, that map is crucial to our search. There are Skyview towers in every region in the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Yes. Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports to the other strange phenomenon have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at your map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldin to the northeast. The Gerudo are reporting troubles in the southwest. And finally there's Lanarua to the east. I think I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions. I can't say for certain, but I got a nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena. Hey Doc, I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda at Rito Village over in Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor. I'm sure she could help out in some way, too. I'll be here directing the variety of investigations into the upheavals, many chasms, and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone somewhere might know what's happened to the princess. Yeah. I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda one way or another. I gotta find goggles! Okay, bye Joshua. I'll see you in like a second. So yes, that's the new quest, is to go around and fix stuff. But here's the map. I'm gonna get rid of that pin because it's like the only one that didn't get rid of when I went traveling around Hyrule Castle. But now we have a fast travel point, so if you just want to go there real quick and not use the tower, the tower and a stamina thing, you can just use this shrine. I don't think you can get up to the throne room using that shrine. I mean, you can, of course, you can get anywhere, but I don't think at a low level you can get there from the shrine. But you can use the shrine to go into the library and then into the dock. So if you're just looking to get some fish and some of the other stuff, just wait until Blood Moon happens, so that way you know all that stuff by now has probably respawned. You gotta find goggles. Okay, bye. What you up to, my feathered friend? Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around the sky. It's great to meet the first one to ever be launched from a Skyview tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? Link, you say. Hold on there. Really, your name is Link? Hey, buddy. You got the same name as a famous swordsman. Ha, good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Pen, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seems like a brave type and all. That's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra to the northwest. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up for a venture of a lifetime in the newspaper biz. Until then, soar long! Okay, bye, dude. And just so you know, you can just go in here, and if you hit examine on this, it'll send you back up into the sky, allowing you to get a nice start towards your adventure if you want to go somewhere. Because you can either use that to try and explore the sky islands up above, if it can throw you high enough up, that is, or you can use it to get some good airtime and start making a paraglider venture towards whichever direction you're trying to adventure towards. Whee! So yep. I don't know any other like exploits or anything to get good shit. Oh, there's one thing I do know how to do. So before we go get her quest involving goggles, which will further the story in a different direction altogether and unlock some other stuff for us, there's one more thing I have to show you guys. So you know how to get the Royal Guard cap, and you know how to get the Royal Guard boots now, but you don't know how to get the Royal Guard chest piece. and that's the only part of the set that we don't have yet. So I'm gonna go over there to where the last piece is, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get it, because it's actually pretty easy. It's just like the rest. There's hardly any monsters to talk of. If you take a wrong direction, you can lead into some horriblins, which suck. So you might want to follow these directions closely. But anyway, the area where the last piece is literally only has one black bokoblin. Okay, that's a thing. If that's still out here when I come out, I might use that to go explore upwards. You bitch. So yes, the arm does do more damage than the sword does, but it has so much less durability, I guarantee. Just because, you know, it's a sword, and that's an arm made of bone. The arm made of bone is gotta break sooner than the rusted sword, right? Otherwise I'll be sad. And I don't want to be sad. Okay, now let's go. And remember, if you're ever trying to get bugs, running right at them is almost never going to work, sadly. The best way I've found is just hop up on something high, paraglide towards them, and mash the A button. Or whatever button is, grab them for you. It's probably the A button, but I don't know. You might be using some weird control or something. Anyway, so go in here where the guard was guarding before. And this little side passage, you use the big hand to open those gates for you. Try to break the box with big hand because you got the big chungus power. Get some free arrows. Free arrows. Nothing. Now you're gonna go up this staircase. Now towards the right, I believe leads to Horriblins. Even if it doesn't look like Horriblin City, it's Horriblin City, and that's horrible. So you're gonna go to the left towards this gloom. And you see all that gloom and stuff? You see how it's horrible? There's that hallway, but we're not going towards that hallway. We're gonna go down these stairs. We're gonna break this box because I hunger for loot. I always hunger for loot. We're gonna break that barrel. We're gonna break that barrel. We're gonna look in here. I might actually check out where this grate leads once we come back. But that's not the goal of this mission. The goal of this mission is... Hey, wait a minute. Is that literally the door we couldn't open before? It is. This is literally the same door we couldn't open before. So this is where that door leads. So now we know. So basically, you're going to go down the staircase. Yes, the bokoblin is literally under the staircase in that leaflet area. We're gonna try to avoid him, just because I don't want to fight him. Okay, there was supposed to be only one bokoblin. I don't know why it's showing up like there's two. I saw a question mark over here. Either way. Yep, just go through the gloom for a second, and you should use the ascend ability to get up. You can, of course, try to parkour over here by going up that staircase and making something of it. But basically, this chest is what you want. You're going to open it up, and there it is, the Royal Guard uniform. The dignified uniform of Hyrule's Royal Guard. It's made of lightweight material, and is both stylish and practical. Recently reproduced and made available. So now, when we equip that, it gives me a total armor power of 12, and I just look so freaking dapper. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the champion's leathers because it provides more armor. And we're gonna go to our bows, drop this construct bow, and pick up this traveler's bow. Never mind, we're going to drop the traveler's bow and pick up the construct bow because the construct bow can't be set on fire. At least I don't think so. Now we're gonna hippity hoppity out of here. Because I don't believe there's anything else. There's no torches in here to light. That sword is not better than what we got. That's a problem. You heard of a problem before, and that's a one of them. It's following me, and I don't like that. Okay. What? Ow! I don't like it. Okay, we're gonna eat some food. And we're gonna teleport out of here. Peace! Yeah, so, don't fight the monsters here, guys. Don't fight them. We're not gonna go back there, like, ever again, because there's no good loot down there besides the Royal Guard's chest piece, which we've got now. We have the full Royal Guard set. So, yeah, now you know where to get the full Royal Guard set. I think it's Champion's Leathers, or Hylian Leathers, or whatever they're called. This blue shirt we got. So you know where to get the blue shirt and full Royal Guard armor set. So that's great. You know where to get all this awesome loot, and you know how to do it with minimal danger to yourself, which of course is the best. Now we're going to completely ignore the main quest, and we're just going to try and get a tower or two up and running. After we do this side quest for Joshua and Goggles. Robbie, also known as Goggles. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey you, you're actually back. It's been a long time. Yeesh, do you have any idea how worried we've been about you? Purah told me everything. Robbie, head of Pad Development. Is it true you got the Pad? Purah and I worked together on the design, but I'm the one who put it together, you know. We should have called it the Robbie Pad, technically speaking. Come on, Goggles, are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into the chasm myself. No way, no how. You can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there, too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms. But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pearl's favorite student, it'd be the end of me. It'd be the end for me. The end! But I need more on the figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. What figure? Oh, Swordsman. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Joshua, head of research. Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from the journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself. But Goggles here says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go. Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles a figure on the slate. Assuming we find what we're looking for, we'll use your Pad's camera to take a picture for it for Joshua. A perfect plan. Camera? You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Pad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Pad. Well, then I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There will be lots of monsters in the depths though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see, I figure I should enter through the chasm to the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta! Wait, hang on. And he's gone. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all this, Swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help me, he leaps before he looks. But there, maybe this will help you out at least. Bright bloom seeds! Oh, and take this too. 5 arrows. increasing my arrows. The chasms are pretty deep, so a light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black, but if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you'll want to head straight out Lookout Landing, Southern Gate. You'll find a chasm goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Please look after goggles for me. So this is how we're going to get the camera to work, which also gets our Hyrule Pendium going, which allows us to not only categorize and take pictures of different plants, animals, monsters, and equipment, it also allows us to track equipment we found before. Oh, what's in here? There's a torch. Let's see. I think you've caused quite a stir since your arrival here. Ha! People do fuss, don't they? If this is your first visit, talk to the soldier in the center of our little fort. Or were you hoping to register a horse? We're still getting things together on the front, so I'm afraid you'll have to hold your horses a while longer. Ha! If you register a horse as your own, you can call that horse to your at a stable whenever you please. At bigger roadside stables, not only can you register horses, but you can also stay the night. We didn't have room to build something that fancy here, but I did want a place I could take care of horses properly, which is why Carson from Hoodson Construction is planning to build us a mini stable. Once it's finished, you'll be able to register, board, and take out horses just as like you would at any other stable. Who are you? I used to work at Rito's stable in Hebra. Had a good job taking care of horses, but the cold there kept getting colder and business got slower, and time we had to close. Last I heard, the place has been bought out by the Lucky Clover. Is that just when I was feeling adrift, Pearl reached out to me about managing the horses here at Lookout Landing, and before I knew it, here I was. Be sure to bundle up if you're going to Hebra. The cold over there is intense. Good thing I already have pants. Pants! The power of pants commands you! Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, blast that like button, smash the subscribe, hit the little bell, and that way you'll be notified whenever I drop a new YouTube video on every Tuesday. Anyway, have an amazing day, and just keep looting.